Hi, everybody. It's Maxine Taylor. And as promised, I've got your summer forecast. This is a very critical summer. We will remember it for a long time. We've got 3 eclipses and a couple of other celestial events I want to describe to you. I'm going to go through your solar forecast for the summer. And when I'm finished, I'm going to tell you about a special I'm offering that can get you your own personal forecast from me, which you can use hand in hand with what I'm doing right now. This is very, very powerful time for us. So I have diagrammed the summer. You remember when we were kids and we would diagram sentences? Well, let me first of all give you a picture of what is going on. And here is the picture. June, July, and August. The first celestial event that happens is on June 27th. On June 27th, Mars, the planet of action and energy, goes retrograde. When Mars goes retrograde, action, energy go backwards. In fact, it feels like we're not making traction. This will occur June 27th. We'll feel it probably around the 20th, those of us who are very sensitive to energies. It will last until August 28th. This is a very important point because this whole structure is framed by the Mars retrograde. Now, in addition, well, nothing seems to be moving and we're not making traction. Right in the middle of this, Mercury, our dear friend Mercury, also goes retrograde, and then everything is confused. From July 26th, we'll feel it around the 20th, until August 19th. Now, in the middle of all this, we have 3 eclipses that I've got to describe to you. The first one is July 13th. It's in 20 Cancer 41. Find 20 Cancer 41 in your birth chart. That's where the energy starts moving forward. We feel the effects of an eclipse about a week before it occurs and until the next batch come along, but we really feel them 3 to 4 months later after they occur. So the first eclipse on July 13th, in 20 Cancer 41. If you do not have a copy of your own birth chart, go to my website, MaxineTaylor.com, and send me your birth data. Just shoot me a note. Send me your month, day, and year, the city and state you were born in, if you're born in the U.S., and it'll be city and state, and your exact time of birth. And I will email you a copy of your actual birth chart so you can follow along. Okay. Now, the second eclipse is July 27th. It is in 4 degrees, 45 minutes of Aquarius. Oh, did I mention that Mars goes retrograde, excuse me, in 9 degrees Aquarius? And by July 26th, it is backed up to 4 degrees Aquarius, the same degree as the eclipse. So we have an eclipse on transiting Mars. You're going to want to know where this is in your birth chart. I know you know. And I'm going to give you your solar reading in just a minute. The third eclipse is August 11th in 18 Leo 42. So you're going to look for 18 Leo 42 in your birth chart because this is where the energy starts moving forward. What is so interesting is that when Mercury goes direct on August 11th, it goes retrograde July 26th and direct August 11th before Mars goes direct. It's in the same degree as the January eclipse that we had earlier this year. I think it was either January or February, but it's sitting right on top of that same place. So we have a lot of power, a lot of rekindling of energy. Once again, everything is on hold. Mars is retrograde. July 13th, first eclipse. That's energetic, but Mars is on hold. July 26th, Mercury goes retrograde. Everything's confused. At that very same time, the next day, we have an eclipse, July 27th, in 4 degrees Aquarius. Oh, Mercury goes retrograde in 23 Leo and goes direct in 11 Leo. So the second eclipse and Mars are together. Third eclipse, August 11th, 18 Leo 42. And Mercury goes direct August 19th, Mars August 28th in 28 Capricorn 37. Find 28 Capricorn 37 in your birth chart, and that will show you where Mars goes direct and the energy starts moving forward. Now, what I'm going to do for each sign is tell you what area of life is triggered. I'm going to give you details, starting with Mars, then the 3 eclipses, and then Mercury. There are 3 houses that are repeated for each sign. And I think to simplify it, I'm going to give you the houses. I'm not going to talk about Mars. I'm not going to talk about the eclipses. I'll do that in your personal chart, because what I can tell you are the areas of your life where the action will start, stop, move forward, etc. Okay, Aries. Your career, your 10th house, your 11th house, and your 5th house, strongly activated this summer. Your 10th house of career and achievement and acclaim. Your 11th house of friends and group activities. And your 5th house of either children or just plain old fun and games. Taurus. Your 9th, your 10th, and your 4th houses are triggered. You're able to see the big picture. You're able to put it into action in your career. You want to travel, but you want to stay home. Gemini, 8, 9, and 3. You are a psychic detective. There's a great transformation going on. You're getting answers to deep questions. You're able to see the big picture, and you want to travel both long distance and short distance, 3rd house. So it's 8, 9, 3. Cancerians, 7, 8, and 2. Relationships of all types, whether personal or business. Joint finances and your own personal finances. Leo, 6, 7, and 1. Your work and your health, your relationships, whether personal or business, and you doing your thing your way. Remember, in all of these areas, it is start, stop, because the energy is start, stop. The eclipses move things forward, but Mars is on hold during this entire period. That's energy. And Mercury is confusing things. Okay. Virgo, 5, 6, and 12. Fun and games and kids and creative energy of all types. It's just time for fun and work. Get down to business and then pull back and retreat and get away from it all. Libra, 4, 5, and 11. Home and family, very important to you. Fun. This is a great time for fun. And your friends. groups that you belong to. It's a social time for you. Scorpio, 3, 4, and 10. Your ideas, expressing yourself. Home and family, very important. Real estate, perhaps. And throwing yourself into the top slot, moving upward in your career. Sagittarius, 2, 3, and 9. Your money, your ideas, both big and small, and travel, whether short distance or long distance, short duration or long duration. All forms of communication, spoken, written, visual. Capricorn, 1, 2, and 8. You're doing your thing your way. You're creating more money. And you're helping other people create money. You're undergoing a transformation. And it will be, as I said, start, stop, start, stop. Aquarius, 12, 1, and 7. You want solitude and privacy in order so that you can do your thing your way. And at the same time, you want to get out there and be with other people. Lots of mixed messages you can hear. And last but not least, Pisces, 11, 12, and 6. Your friends, being a humanitarian, being a friend to all, pulling back and listening to that distant melody that only you hear, and getting down to business, taking your divine inspiration and putting it into operation in your work. Now, this is your solar reading, and I have simplified it and brought it to a place where it's easily understandable, easy to understand. I'm offering a special called the 3 Eclipse Special. This is your summer forecast as well as the next 12 months. In your summer forecast, I'm going to go into great detail in your chart about Mars, Mercury retrograde, and the eclipses, where they fall in your chart, what they trigger, how you can deal with them as we move forward. Many of you I know who study astrology are aware that Mars retrograde and the lunar eclipse on July 27th, they're not working as a team. July 27th are both in 4 degrees Aquarius. Mars adds its retrograde motion, its backward motion, to the full moon on the 27th. I'm going to be doing a forecast on Trump and the United States for the summer. Because when Mars, the planet of war, the planet of action, the planet of passion, and a full moon, a lunar eclipse, are right on top of each other, I want to see where it falls in Trump's chart and in the United States chart. You'll be able to see that on my Trumpology report on my YouTube channel. What I'm going to suggest that you might want to do, because I know you're going to want to see where this is in your chart, whether it impacts your money, your health, your career, and of course in the United States chart. But that's free of charge on the Trumpology report. If you would like to take advantage of my 3 Eclipse special, just go to my website, MaxineTaylor.com. You can order it directly from the site. I will send you a video on your year, starting with this summer, so that you will know exactly when to zig, when to zag, what it means for you, what all of these aspects mean for you personally. And what I've just given you, your solar reading, will dovetail with it. It's going to be a powerful summer, and I'm here to explain it to you in great detail, personally. So, I look forward to doing your forecast. And until we meet again, may the stars shine brightly on you and yours. Bye for now.